baby, check play.
Clear. No. No, not still here. Well, it was about time you got up. Do you know how long I've been waiting here for you? You might almost say that I've waited long enough that we could be in two places at once. Or three. Or four.
Or 5.
Or 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. But really though, we've got to put our minds together to think about this. I mean, our minds are a bit screwed at the minute. We're not really sure what's going on. It's probably something to do with the Daleks. Do you know, I think you could be right about this. Of course I'm right, I'm you, and you're me. Now gentlemen, please. Oh fine, but I wish you stopped just popping up like that. It's just making my head a bit dizzy. It's making me dizzy? Really? It's not the first time you're being made dizzy, is it? No. Do you know, I feel like I've done this before. Well, you have, my dear fellow, and we'll probably do it again at another point. Who knows? It might even be with that one.
Oh yes, I quite like that one.
What's with the voice?
I don't know. From this angle, anything could be happening down there.
Well, a couple of things are definitely happening down here right now.
Okay, but we need to sort this now, and every kind of now that should ever happen. Right!
I guess.
I'm not very good at guessing, I'm just... well, I know what I like and I know if it's obvious like I like it.
I don't think I should even bother trying to question this one. Alright, I'm not going to. So, am I dreaming or something, or is my mind going on a psychedelic drug trip? I'm not quite sure at the minute.
Well, not exactly as it seems. You see, last time when you were being chased by that Dalek, it got some orders not to exterminate you.
Yes, apparently it was just supposed to chase you away from that area. You see, the Daleks teleported you there, but when they did, they managed to infuse a drug into you through the teleport link, activating it in your bloodstream.
The drug would activate when your pulse increased.
Which is why they got that Dalek to chase after you.
Thus, raising your pulse rate. And hey, here we are.
And by keeping you in this nice little docile unconsciousness, that means they're free to do whatever the hell they want. I know what I'd certainly do if I was in that position.
Who says I'm not doing it right now?
Yeah. Well, we can do those things later when we have about 15 minutes alone with our tablets. But anyway. What we need to do now is to wake ourselves up.
You know, there's many ways to do that.
I'm only good at knocking myself out, actually.
That's beside the point. You see, there is a pretty good way to wake ourselves up right now. We seem to have a little bit of consciousness left just before we go fully under, so I'm afraid we're going to have to use our hand to do something, something that is going to wake us up, but it's not going to be pretty and it's not going to be painless either.
I can't wait for this one!
I prefer when someone else is doing it to me, to be honest, but hey, if I lie my arm for long enough, then it'll become numb and then, hooray.
So I guess we're agreed on it. You know what you have to do. Unfortunately, yes. I'm awake. I've been out and bought a certain something today from a flea market. And it is the Revelation of the Daleks set. And here it is. It is sealed, you can see there, brand new. And now, if you notice on the sticker here, 48 quid. However, that is not the price that I paid for this. I actually only paid £33 for this, which is an excellent price for this, considering, you know, what these can go for used, never mind brand new. So yeah, very happy to have this. And this was actually one of the first products that I actually reviewed on YouTube back in, I think it was 2011. I reviewed this set. But yeah, nice little throwback there. And that might as well just have a little look-see at the box, so. But yeah, it is, you know, nice to have one of these sealed up. And that, especially at the price and that I paid for it as well. So yeah, happy days for that, happy days. Alright, so unlike most of my unboxings, I'm doing this one outside. So, yeah, tell you what, we'll save the big box for later and open this, which was sent as a large letter. Let's open this up and being as delicate as I possibly can. Let's cut that. I'm just checking to see if there's any address on the other side. It doesn't look like there is, but there we go. You can slide this out. I don't think there's anything else. No, there isn't. Okay. So it is a vinyl record, and wow, this paper sleeve has clearly seen better days, but it is a vinyl record from the 60s. And it is from 21st Century Records, The Daleks Part 1, and then Part 2 on the other side. Now, I'm just having a look at this. Yeah, because I think this might be the Chase episode 6 one, but I don't know. But if it is, then I got this for a steal because I paid, I think, about a £5 for it. Now, true, it doesn't come in its original sleeve if that is the case, but otherwise pretty good. I'll just leave that in there so it isn't struck to the pavement. Now let's open this box. Now I know what's in here. This was £35 with free postage. I don't think I'll need the knife anymore. Oh, it's a bit of tissue paper. Yeah. It's a Doctor Who maxi bust. But not just any one. You can see here, it is the Cyber Leader. So yeah, I got this brand new off eBay. There was a guy selling them. He had I think 2 or 3 in. One of them he was selling for £30, however the box was a bit bashed, so I didn't want to risk it. With that one I'd rather pay the extra £5 and get one which is all, you know, pristine like this one is. So let's just have a look, shall we? So it is in polystyrene, so let's try and not kill the headphone users. I can see through the window there is indeed the Cyber Leader. And there's some dog barking, that's in there. As you can see, it actually says Titan merchandise on there, which is nice. So there's tape around it.
Go out with a knife. I'll just do it on 3 of the 4 sides, so then it kind of acts like a hinge. I'm going to kneel down as well, because it's getting a bit windy. But here he is. Now, I am going to be doing a review on this. In fact, you'll probably have seen the review, or the review will be out well before I actually put this unboxing of it out. But it'll be nice to have another look at it, since I imagine I will not be doing the review in the garden. Let's keep that bag, but he looks really nice, actually. Yeah. So it is resin, mostly. This piece is rubber, and that piece is rubber. My brother has the Stealth Cyberman, which I did review, which you may remember. And I don't want that cat bag to go off, so I'm going to put it in that box there. But let's just have a look at him. He looks really good, actually, and everything is starting to blow away. Just in there. But here is the Cyber Gun, which I think is completely made out of plastic, but it is the attack gun, and again it looks really, really nice. I do really like it. Can I put the gun in his hand? Because I remember it is a bit tricky. You kind of have to put it under. Yeah, because in the picture he's holding it this way. So let's see if I can get it in his... Actually, I should be going about this the wrong way. This is gonna be tricky. Is what I can say. Yeah. I'll figure that out for the review anyway. But yeah, that was them. That was nice, wasn't it? Well, we're in this room again, and time to unbox this. I see a magic pull tab. Please be a... Oh yes, a plastic lined pull tab. See how much nicer that makes things. It's Genesis of the Daleks LP, but not the re-release. This is the original version, which I believe is mono. Let's have a look. Yeah. I was looking in the bottom corner because that looks like mono. But anyway, let's have a look. The later release is stereo. Though that could be a lie. I believe that the stereo re-release might just be a dual. Because the thing is, although it's mono, the story is in mono as well. Because most of it is just with a bit of narration by Tom Baker, but the rest of it is just a cut down version of Genesis of the Daleks, which obviously is recorded in mono. So really the new stereo release is actually not actual stereo, it's what is dual mono, basically, where the same thing is coming out of both sides. So really, nah. Though I do believe the re-release is on blue vinyl. Where's this? Oh my. Ooh. You can see these yellow over time, but you can see a tag on there. Now these stickers would probably be for record scores that basically have the sleeve out like that, and then they'd have the actual records behind the counter. Morrison's actually did this with DVDs, and so did a lot of retailers that have the actual discs or tapes or whatever behind the counter. You'd have to go back. Yeah, that seems in reasonable condition. Hello behind the camera. Yeah, it looks
pretty good condition. Interestingly, so Genesis of the Daleks is something I have on pretty much nearly every format now. When you think about it, if I try and get this back in, yeah, come on. There we go. I do really like the artwork for this though. It is really nice artwork. But Genesis of the Daleks, as I was saying before, I've got on nearly every single format. So I've got the original DVD release. I've obviously got it. I've got it on Blu-ray as well on the season 12 box set. I've got the cassette of it. I've got it on CD. And now I have it on LP. The only version I'm missing is the VHS. No, I'm not going to go buying the VHS because, to be honest, I don't really... Other than the artwork, there's nothing about the VHS for me, you know. And even, I'm not a big... I don't really like the artwork for Genesis of the Daleks on VHS anyway. This, if they had this, you know, this is much nicer. Really do like it. You got my wish on that there. I do quite like it, although the one of Tom Baker here does look a bit odd. I also Elizabeth Sladen and Ian Martin. I don't know, for some reason if you have a look at it, the contrast just looks a bit weird on it. I mean, yeah. They've obviously done something with the contrast. The Daleks look fine. Davros looks a little bit odd due to lighting, but they've clearly been messing with the exposure and the contrast on it, and it just all looks a bit kind of weird because of it. Hey, I'm glad to have it. How much could this cost me? £7, including the postage, which I think is a really good price for it. So, yeah. Glad to finally have it in my collection. I'm not sure if it's the one that I'll actually listen to. I just noticed Tom was also wearing the wrong costume, and you can tell the colours are inverted or something because that is supposed to be orange, so I don't know what they've done there. But that looks more like a publicity for Pyramids of Mars, if nothing else, or something. Anyway, that's it with that one, anyhow. Okay. You might be able to see that if you've been keeping up with this. Look, the floor is done. Isn't that nice? Just open it, just open it. We all know what we're here for, maybe. It's unusual, I've got back from work and it's still, there's actual daylight outside. It's not very much, I've still got the light on in here, but ooh, I can see what's in here. You can't. This is the main thing. This cost me £6. Oh! Okay, that's interesting. So, there's a loose plunger in here. I think that's off a Dalek bubble bath, if I remember rightly. I have no idea. I've already got one of these, but and I do have spare dome lights and a nice stalk for it. I just heard something fall. Yeah, it was this. This is definitely off a Dalek bubble bath. Yeah. So here is the Toys R Us exclusive Assault Dalek. I do have one of these already, a boxed one actually, but it is nice to have one. It is nice, you know, to have another one. Since this cost me next to nothing, I thought I might as well. The seller doesn't know if it's working or not. I'm imagining it probably is. I mean, it looks in okay condition. I've definitely seen worse. Let's have a look, see what else there is, because there's a few other things in here. So there's this TARDIS. I don't know, was this for Battles in Time or something? It's a weird thing on there. Or was this Doctor Who Adventures stuff? I don't know, I literally have no idea what this is from, but I do know there's a second one. Which is a slightly darker. Could be that this one's being in the sunlight. UV light exposure. And in here, I'll get a knife out for this one. In here is 1, 2, 3 radio controlled damaged canines, and they're all missing their ears apart from this one, which has got 1, and 2 of them are 40 Hz, one of them is 27. I mean, I have no use for these. You could make technically a more damaged one with them. I don't know. I have no idea. What's in this? Oh, okay. And this thing will actually be more useful. A remote. This one's for a 40 Hz, although it looks like the paint has come off. It's been pretty violently beaten up actually around the back. Front looks fine, but the back also. Top of the aerial's missing. But yeah, I mean this is legitimately useful. And yeah. That's all in this box. Overall for... How much was this actually? I think let's grab my phone and we'll find out together how much it all was. Okay. Okay, it is a bit more than I thought, but not much. You can just see it here. £2.99 plus £5 postage. In my eyes, that's definitely worth it. I mean, just for that and the other things are, you know, a bit crap. But this, yeah, why not? I just noticed it is missing a hemisphere on the back. But that isn't a problem because I do have spares of those as well, but literally tons of spare stuff. So, yeah, if it was a regular plunger Dalek thing, yeah, probably, or even a Dalek Sec, it probably wouldn't be worth it. But for the assault one, why not? Good as anything, I guess. And yeah, happy days, happy days. Okay, apologies for the lighting, but anyway, let's just have a quick listen to this and just to see if it is what I think it is. So let's place it down and see if it's what I think. I've got Sector 33 car. Okay, interesting. Sounds like a bootleg version of the visual thing.
Have to unfold is like a dream, a fantastic nightmare. As you sit in your comfortable, familiar surroundings, listening to my story, you may feel it could never have happened. But to Doctor Who and his friends, it was very real. For 2 years, they had been ranging through time and space in their craft, the TARDIS. Relentlessly, they were being chased by the Daleks, a humanoid race from the planet Skaro. Evil creatures intent on pursuit and destruction.
So it does sound like it
In
is
their
from the
own
chase.
spacecraft, they had
Let's just play around a bit here. Or if not, my turn arm doesn't seem to like that. Let's play a bit from here. No, it will not play that bit. Why will you not play that bit? Let's try from side 2.
Ian's idea was to use the enormous length of cable on the roof of the building as a means of luring themselves to safety.
Yeah, it is the
It
chase
would be a
disc.
perilous operation.
So that I got that for a
There was
pretty good
sickening
price.
drop from the roof of the city to the jungle.
Unfortunately, it is quite
It
crackly.
was too good a chance to miss.
Um,
Too good a chance to miss.
Yeah, it's unfortunately a bit crackly. I did have a look, and it does seem that there are a few. Yes, yeah, looking at that in the light, that there are a few scratches on it, unfortunately. But to be honest, it is nice to have, and to be honest, if I did want to listen to it, that someone has digitized this and put it on YouTube. So to be honest, it's more to, you know, have a physical copy of it more than anything else. But it is, you know, yay!
This package comes with a free elastic band.
Will I need my knife for this? I don't know. We'll try without, and if I need it. No, I don't think so, actually. Oh! Okay, I was wondering what this was, but this is part of the other stuff I just unboxed before. Alright, so load of top trumps. And this thing. So this is from Doctor Who Adventures, and okay, so it's like a little mini whiteboard. Yeah. So you write something on there and wipe it off. That's actually not bad. I'm just wondering when this would have been released. During the late Matt Smith or Capaldi era, because of the logo being white. I don't know, but hey, it's some extra stuff, isn't it? Yay! Well, isn't this glorious indoor lighting? Yeah, unfortunately, it gets dark pretty quickly. In fact, it's only 5:30, but yeah. And I'm not sure what this is, but whatever I'm doing doesn't seem to be. How am I going to open this? Oh, got it. Hooray! Let's get it out of this plastic thing that has a really weird smell. But it is a cassette tape, and it is Doctor Who. Or actually no, it doesn't actually say Doctor Who, but it just says The Ultimate Interview. Colin Baker talks with David Banks. So yeah, this is apparently from 1989. And this cost me £6 off eBay. Let's have a look at the information. So here's the cassette itself. Yay. But I will be making a digitised version of this where I will restore the audio to get rid of the hiss and that. Let's have a look at the little booklet in it. So yeah, information from 19th of July 1989. Just taking you through it, so okay. So I actually paid what this initially would have cost back in the day, because it was free postage on this. But yeah, I didn't actually know what this was. But it is nice to have this added to my collection of cassettes, and I will at some point restore this and digitise it. I don't know when, but you know, I probably will have already done it by the time you're seeing this unboxing video of it. So, yay for that, I guess. Alright, if I move these out of the way, we got a box. Fairly sizable. Not huge, but not teeny tiny either. Kind of a medium sized. Oh yes, some of you are already going, ooh. This is, let's see, it's either the third or the fourth of the Remembrance of the Dalek 6. I can't remember if it became before the Toys R Us one or after, but this is for one falling apart because the problem is with these packagings, the glue tends to dry and it starts to fall apart. But it is brand new, it's still sealed. This cost me £50, which some of you are going, I can already hear in the comments, but considering how much these normally go for, £50, that's not a bad deal, because they normally go for between £70 and £90. So 50, yeah, I'll take it. I'll move the camera up actually. The lighting isn't great today, apologies, but we can have a look at Davros there. In his chair, he looks really nice. He kind of looks slight. I can't tell if he's lopsided or not, I don't know. But then we've also got the destroyed Imperial with the mutant. And yeah, I'm very happy with this. Because I never got one of these back in the day, because I think it was £35 for this. In fact, it may have even been slightly more. It was either £35 or £40, which was ridiculously expensive, something I couldn't afford back in the day. And also these things are fairly rare because it was so expensive, so not a lot of people bought them, so there aren't a lot of them out there. And I did always want this. I did want this back in the day. I just didn't have, when it came out, I just didn't have the money at the time because I'd been buying the other Davros box sets, so really that was pretty much all my money gone by the time this had come out, and obviously there was other stuff being released, so this thing kind of got passed up on. But I've got it now. I'm very happy to finally have this in my collection, because this is like the main thing out of the classic series merchandise that I really regretted not being able to get. It's not that I didn't want to get it, I absolutely did, I just simply couldn't afford it. I didn't have the money. If I had the money, then I would have bought it. Simple as. But at the time that this came out, got no money. But now I got the money and I got it. So yay for that, yay for this, and well, I've already taken a piss, so hiss. I'm not quite sure where that one was going, but hey, we'll move on or end or whatever. Yay for this.
Alert! Alert! Report to the Supreme Dalek immediately! I obey!
Thank you for all the information you've given me on the Daleks. I don't know why you're giving me this information, but it'll prove very useful to me. Thank you.
I wish you luck, as my creations have betrayed